Hi everyone, in this video we're going to go over another Leetcode question, odd even linked list. Major tech companies like Facebook, Amazon, LinkedIn, Microsoft are asking this question while they're conducting their technical interviews. I hope you will find this video tutorial helpful for your technical interview preparation. Let's start with reading the question. Given a single linked list, group all odd nodes together followed by the even nodes. Please note, here we are talking about the node number and not the value in nodes. You should try to do it in place. The program should run in O1 space complexity and in O nodes time complexity. Example 1. So we are given a linked list. We need to sort all the odd nodes first and even nodes come after. So odd nodes here is 1, 3, 5. They go first. And even nodes come after. And we are looking for the place of the nodes, not the values of the nodes. 2, 3, 6, 7. They should come first. 2, 3, 6, 7. 1, 5, 4 comes after. Even nodes come after. And we need to do this in one pass, O nodes time complexity, and without taking any extra space. Let's get on the whiteboard and try to solve this question. We use two-pointer approach in many linked list questions, and we are going to use here again. What we need to do is we need to create two pointers here, odd and even. And we will create two references, odd head and even head. They will just stay, they will not move. And we will make odd and even move and change their pointers. What we are trying to do is we will create two linked lists out of this linked list. And finally, we will make even.next, we will make odd.next even head. And we will merge two linked lists that way. We will connect in the end. So let me show. Here's the algorithm. While even is not null or even.next is not null. So even comes until this point. And we need to iterate until that point. We need to make odd.next. So we are breaking this. And that becomes odd.next.next. So we are pointing this odd link to odd.next.next. And even.next, so we are breaking this too, becomes even.next.next. Now odd is pointing to this node and even is pointing to this node. And we will also make odd and even walk. Odd becomes odd.next, which is here in this case. Even becomes even.next, which is here in this case. Again, odd.next, we are breaking this one and pointing odd to odd.next.next. We are breaking this one, pointing even to even.next.next. And making odd and even, odd goes odd.next, even goes even.next. Again, we are breaking odd.next, and this odd.next becomes odd.next.next. Even.next is broken, even.next.next. So odd comes on odd.next, even comes even.next. So two pointer walks until either even is equal or even.next is equal. So even stops here. In the case of odd and even number of links, we can say even.next is null or even.null. So even stays in the final point. So what do we do here now? What we need to do is we have two different linked lists now. 1, 3, 5, 7 is one linked list. 2, 4, 6, 8 is another linked list. And if you remember, in the beginning, we keep a reference to odd.head and even.head. So all we need to do now is pointing odd.next, so odd.next to even head. Odd.next goes to even.head. So that's all we need to do to link these two linked lists. And finally, we will return head, the very first given head here. Sorry, the very first given node here. And this is how we do this sorting. So all the odd elements comes before the even elements. Now they are linked. It's one pass or in time complexity without using any extra space. And this is how we do it. So odd.next becomes odd.next.next, even.next becomes even.next.next, and odd and even walk to the next pointers. Let's see this in the code and submit. For reference, in the table here, I also created odd head here. It's simply because I don't want to make any confusion why there's even head but not odd heads. So we are not using odd head actually. We are only using even head when we are connecting odd.next to even head. So we are not creating odd head here. It's just for reference I showed you. So we can get rid of this as well. We are not creating this. We are only creating even head. But for reference I put it here. So that you understand better. So odd.next becomes, finally, when odd.next becomes even.head. So this way we will create odds and evens. Yes, odd.next becomes even.head. So list node, odd is head. They're all head in the beginning. Even becomes head.next. We place odd here and even here in the beginning. Even head is even. Make them walk with a while loop. Odd.next goes odd.next.next, even.next, even.next.next. Sorry. Odd becomes odd.next, even becomes even.next. It may look confusing in the beginning, but after, if you try to understand, just look at it a couple of times, it will be super simple. Odd.next becomes even.head. This is where we link two linked lists. And finally, we will return the head. Submit. Okay, this works. So this is, we can also return actually to make it clearer. We can create odd head and make it equal to head and return odd head in the beginning. So that would also gives us the same, but that should be enough for this. So this works, and I hope you found this video tutorial helpful. There are more videos coming up, so if you subscribe to my channel, we can meet again in the near future. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.